What's up, guys? Today we're doing something a little bit different.
Yes.
We're in the process of going through Eminem's catalog. We're almost done with the Marshall Mathers LP, but today Jess is going to show me a song.
Yes, I am.
And I'm going to react to it. She will give us her input on it. So what are we doing?
We're going to do one of my favorite Slipknot songs called Killpop. Do you know it?
I don't. Honestly, I couldn't name a single Slipknot song. I like Stone Sour, right? That's Corey Taylor.
Yes.
Yes. What's that one song I like?
I can't.
Through Glass.
Yes,
that's
yes,
it.
yes,
That's
that
it.
one.
So
I
yeah,
love that song.
I like some type of rock and metal. I'm more into hip hop.
Yeah, I know.
I know. I don't think I've ever heard the song. I mean, maybe you've played it, but I don't know.
I have. He just probably doesn't remember or wasn't listening.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this typically, so
No, you're not.
I won't be nice if I don't like it.
You better be nice because that's Corey Taylor.
All right.
And Slipknot.
Yes. Let's check it out.
That's Slipknot.
I like their masks.
Yes. Me too.
She's sticking needles in her skin. I turn with another grin. Her canvas doesn't leave a lot to fantasy, but her peace of mind can't stay inside the lines. It's so confusing, the methods that she's using. She knows she shouldn't leave a mark that I can see. Will she ever find 1 million of a kind?
I'm going to pause it right there, even though it's a really annoying place to pause it. And I want to ask you, do you know what he's singing about?
So I caught the line that she's sticking needles in her skin, and then he mentions a canvas. So I'm assuming he's talking about tattoos, or is it heroin?
So let's get back right there. Right here is perfect. So where he says she's sticking needles in her skin, I turn with an ugly grin. Her canvas doesn't leave a lot to fantasy. So the image that you get in your head is of a girl who's probably injecting dope into her veins. And when he says her canvas doesn't leave a lot to fantasy, she's probably covered in injection marks,
Track
right?
marks. Interesting.
But that's not what the song's about.
Oh, all right.
So
Are you ruining it for me?
I'm not ruining it because you will not find out.
Okay.
So if you just listen to this song blindly, you're going to be like, oh, it's a song about a girl who's like doing drugs and stuff. But like, no, it's a lot more than that. But
Okay.
I'm just saying that right now, and I'll explain a little bit later.
All right. You might have to skip ahead to it.
Yeah. How are you liking it so far?
So I honestly, this doesn't sound like any Slipknot song I've heard. This sounds closer to Stone Sour. You know, it sounds more like Stone Sour. Like Slipknot's usually, anything I've ever heard is so fucking hard. So
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's coming, but
Yeah, it will be coming. It's not as hard as some of their hardest songs. Like, I don't know if you ever heard the song Disaster Piece, but it's nothing like that.
maybe.
Okay, let's keep going.
That's because she told me, lost inside her dirty world, no one hurts this pretty girl but her. She's beautiful, a little better than I thought. You are not inside, please tell me she won't shine. Maybe I should let her go, but only when she loves me. She loves me.
So he's in love with her?
Yeah, her.
Okay. So there was a few lines in there that
Yeah.
I liked. It was very poetic. Let's see, where was it? I'm insane. A little better than a man deserves. It's interesting. I think the line before, no one
That
hurts.
is my absolute, okay. I
No
need to
one
go back
hurts.
a little further, but that's my favorite song. My favorite line in this song.
Yeah, that's cool. So,
Hold
no
on,
one hurts
wait.
this pretty girl but her.
Yes. Hold on.
It's interesting so far.
Okay, so we were like right here.
Yeah.
So it's cold and lonely,
Mm-hmm.
but that's because she told me, lost inside her dirty world. No one hurts this pretty girl but her. And it goes bam, bam, bam. I love that.
Yeah.
So, any thoughts?
So, I mean, he's telling a story about the girl, and then he's saying that he's got to let her go, but not until she loves me, right? Is that what he said?
And
Interesting.
she's beautiful, a little better than a man deserves.
Yeah.
So, like, she's too good for you. Like, I'm not insane. Please tell me she won't change.
Okay.
So he wants her to stay the exact way that she was.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, maybe I should let her go, but not until she loves me. Well, only when she loves me. So he's like, I want to let her go, but only when she loves me.
I mean, the only thing that's coming to my head since you alluded to, maybe it's not about a girl, is that I'm thinking he's a drug addict,
And then like this might be about the drugs.
That's kind of where my mind's going. But
So you're getting warmer, but you're still cold, if that makes sense.
all right.
All right, let's get back to where we were.
I do like the way this sounds, though. I do have to say, it's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, it's mellow. The music is good. His voice is awesome.
His voice is incredible.
Yeah. All right.
We'll start back here.
Let's do it.
She's drowning in herself again. My God, what a love to sin. I guess there's nothing left to do but have my way. She can feel it's right, so she doesn't close her eyes. She smiles and answers. It doesn't seem to matter. Lost inside my dirty head. Something tells me I'm the one who's kept. Loud, so volatile. A little better than a man to file. Cruel, I need to lie. There's no emotion.
Okay, I'm going to stop right there. And we'll go back a little bit.
So that verse seemed to parallel the one before it, with a little better, and then there was something else. Oh, lost inside my, what did he say, dirty mind, and then the other verse was her dirty world.
Mm-hmm.
So he's following the same pattern. I picked up on that. What that means, I have no fucking clue still.
So he goes, she's drowning in herself again. My God, what a lovely sin.
Mm-hmm.
I guess there's nothing left to do but have my way. To me, I mean, just like the actual picture that paints is like, oh, she's still just going to be miserable and like just lost in her like just self-pity and self-hatred, that he's like, I'll just do whatever the hell I want with her.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is awesome lyrics.
Yeah.
It's like she can feel it's right. So she doesn't, wait. So she doesn't close her eyes. She smiles and answers and says, doesn't seem to matter. And he goes, like what you were just saying, lost inside my dirty head.
Yeah.
Something tells me I'm the one who's kept.
I'm the one who's kept.
So to me, that means like he's like, even though she's the one who's like so like fucked up in this situation, that like he's really the one who's just like sort of fucked up because he's so like attached to her and so drawn to her, even though this isn't really about a her.
The use of the word kept is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking like housekeeping. If your house is kept, it's neat and tidy. So I'm like,
he's the one who's actually not crazy in this
I
situation.
don't know.
I'd have to look it up. If anyone knows, drop it in the comments.
Yeah.
But let's keep going here. But before I do that, how you feeling?
So far, I like it. I don't know exactly what the song's about still,
No.
but it's cool. I do like it's kind of what's the word I'm looking for? It's, I guess, cryptic, poetic.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's not like straightforward. You got to think about it, which is kind of cool. You know.
And I will say, if you just listened to this whole song, you wouldn't know the actual meaning. I happened to be either reading an article or watching a video years ago where Corey Taylor was talking about the meaning of the song, and I had no idea.
Yeah.
Because it's not explicitly stated in the song.
All right.
So let's keep going.
Let's do it.
Well,
That it?
yeah.
All right.
Oh boy.
So the song is called, what's it called again?
Killpop.
Okay, so that doesn't do anything for me. That means nothing to
Really?
me. No. The title does nothing
Really?
for me. Killpop.
Okay.
Um.
So one more guess. What do you think this could be about?
So he's painting the image of a fucked up woman that he's in love with. He's also fucked up. So I would have just assumed that since you're telling me there's more to it, it's more of a metaphor, an allegory.
Yes.
I don't know. So Kill Pop. The only thing that I could think of is if it's like the music industry or something.
Yes, you got
Is that it?
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense then.
No, yeah, it makes total sense. I mean, that really is the only thing of this song that'll tell you that that's what it's about, is the title. But you could totally ignore the title and be like, I don't know what that means. You know what I mean? But Corey Taylor, this entire song is about pretty much like their personal relationship with the music industry, and then the music industry's relationship with artists as a whole, like how it kind of like sucks them dry and like bleeds them dry, and how like it's always changing. And Corey Taylor and Slipknot, they weren't happy with how the music industry was changing around the time that this song came out, and they just wanted her to be like her old self in the way that she used to be, but she's like, she's like doing drugs, like ruining her life. Like the music industry is changing for the worse. And he's like, I just want it to be the same way it was. And it's like, well, if she's just going to be like this anyway, then I'm just going to have my way with her.
Yeah.
So he's saying, maybe I should let her go, but only when she loves me. Like he wants the music industry back.
Yeah.
And then he'll be able to like move on and do what he needs to do and be like happy, so to speak.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was a lot of like, throughout the song, he's really referencing how the music industry ends up taking advantage of the musicians,
yeah.
And where he says, like, we were meant to be together.
Yeah.
Nothing now die and fucking love me.
Yeah.
Like, it really is just all coming from just a place of wanting everything to be back to the way it was when everything was going well, you know, and musicians were being treated better.
So, I don't know if you know the answer. When is this song released in terms of Slipknot's career? Like, were they in it for a while at this point? I'm
I
assuming.
can see what year it was released.
So I remember when I was in like elementary, junior high
It was
school age.
2014, so this is
Newer.
a newer, I mean, it's not new compared to today's date, but it's one of their newer songs.
Well, yeah, because I remember when I was in like junior high, there was kids with like Slipknot shirts. You know what I mean? That was the '90s, so they've been around for
a very long
a
time.
while.
But yeah,
So-
around 2014, that was like really getting into like the downloading music era. And,
Yeah, they're full into it at that point for sure.
and I think that was around the time where people were really like, where musicians were actually starting to get like take hits from people downloading music and not not actually purchasing their music.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the streaming and
then
everything.
I actually pulled up an article. It might even be the same article that I was reading prior.
Mm-hmm.
And he writes, "The song is my reflection on my relationship with music. That's who she is. And not just music, but the music industry in general. So there's a love-hate relationship there that really comes into view." And then he said, "There's the old adage, be careful," or adage, whatever. "Be careful what you wish for, and be careful doing what you love, because sometimes it will turn on you. And anytime you mix something that you love in business, you're going to find the rusty cracks in there that piss you off." So the song is really about how much I still love making music, but also how much I hate the business side, the number side, the people in the suits who try to run stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah. But
Very poetic.
did you like it?
So I actually kind of do. You know,
Yay.
again, this isn't my typical type of music. You know, I was more into like '90s alternative grunge. You know,
Those are my favorites too.
Nirvana, Smashing Pumpkins,
Yes.
you know, bullshit like that. But I'm surprised how much I enjoyed the song, and I'm not faking it just for this
Yeah.
video. You know me, I would shit on this if I did not like it.
But I do view the song as like a Slipknot crowd pleaser. Like if you're gonna show Slipknot to someone who does not like Slipknot, I would always go with this song.
Yeah.
I love the song.
Yeah. So let us know if you enjoyed this video. If you want us to keep going, we're going to be doing Eminem's catalog, and Jess would show me some stuff.
Yeah, some of my stuff.
People could get mad at you for stopping at terrible places.
I stopped at great places.
I know, you can't please everybody. We have to stop because of YouTube, and you also want to stop and break it down. So
yeah, of course.
you'll see how that feels.
Okay.
But please like and subscribe this video, all our others, and yeah, we'll see you guys soon.